So in this one, I thought we could discuss how to stop feeling insecure around women that you deem more attractive than yourself. And I feel I am in a unique position to talk about this subject because I used to feel very, very insecure around women that I deemed more attractive than myself. So much so that I would gossip about them. And I went from that to today. If you were to put me in a room with Kelly Rowland and Coco Jones, of course I would gasp and just be staring at them literally, but I wouldn't feel insecure at all. Like deep down inside, I wouldn't feel as if their beauty is taking anything away from mine, because I now understand that another woman's beauty is not the absence of my own. And I got there by accepting that there's always going to be somebody who looks better than me. You guys, this is number one, okay? If you are somebody who feels very, very insecure every time that you're around women who are more attractive than yourself, and you compare yourself to women on social media and feel like they're more attractive than you, like you've had to disinstall Instagram from your phone because you feel like women on Instagram are more attractive than you are, then understand that there's always going to be somebody who is more attractive than you, okay? Even if you get rid of Instagram, in real life you're going to walk and then you're going to pass somebody who is more attractive than you are. That's just like, you know, my ancient sperm donor once told me, no matter how much money you have, you are going to pass by a house you don't own. And it is one of the wisest things he've ever told me, okay? And it is so true, and this applies to everything. Okay, no matter how smart you are, there's someone out there who is smarter than you. No matter how funny you are, there's someone out there who is funnier than you, okay? So just accept that light fact, okay? And I feel like once you've done that, that is half of the work. And the other battle is accepting what you look like. You guys, I feel this is so important. And here I feel like beauty filters, Snapchat filters, and TikTok filters are really ruining women's self-esteem. Like I feel like so many women cannot accept the way they look because of beauty filters. So many women are so used to photographing themselves with beauty filters all the time, so much so that sometimes when somebody takes a regular picture of them without a filter, they don't even recognize themselves. You guys, I'm not even joking. I know people in my personal life who are so used to taking pictures of themselves with Snapchat filters and TikTok filters that when I take a picture of them just without a filter and show it to them, they're like, hey, what? That's me? Like they don't even recognize themselves. And if you are somebody who is struggling with insecurity concerning the way you look, one of the best things you can do to yourself is accepting the way you look by not photographing yourself with a filter. Take 100, okay, picture of yourself without the filter, okay? Take 100 selfies and look at them and be looking at them and looking at them until you feel as if this is you, until you don't feel weird at all looking at them. And you know, for some of y'all it may take more than 100, some of y'all it may take less than 100 pictures, I don't know, but just keep going, you know, take selfie after selfie after selfie after selfie until you feel as if yeah, once you look at those pictures, you know, once you're looking at that selfie, if you feel okay, you know, this is me, then you've really done half the battle, okay? But as long as you look at this picture thinking, this is not really what I look like, do I really look like this, baby, keep going, okay? Keep taking them pictures, because I really do feel like beauty filters are ruining women's self-esteem, that they are the reason why so many women are insecure. Like women are out here comparing themselves as well with other women on social media who use filters as well. That is something that you need to stop doing if you are somebody who struggle with looks insecurity. Try not to compare yourself with other women online. And I know it's really hard, and I know that we do it subconsciously, but you really have to try and be mindful while you are scrolling and pay attention to not comparing yourself to the women that you are seeing online, because you know the pictures have been edited and there is a filter and etc, etc. So try not to do that. You know, women are out here comparing themselves to women on social media so much that they even take those women's picture to the plastic surgeon office and they're like, I won't look like this. How crazy is that, you guys? Like, or some women take filtered version of themselves. I've seen interview. I've watched an interview of a plastic surgeon, and he talked about how women either come with filtered pictures of Kim Kardashian and other internet personalities slash celebrities, or they come with filtered pictures of themselves and they tell the surgeon, I want to look like this. You guys, that is crazy. It is bazooka. Okay, like as a collective, we really need to take a breather. Okay, let's just come back to our senses. Like, there is nothing wrong with the way that we look. And honestly, you guys, I may be the only one, but I hate beauty filters. I feel like they make us look so weird. Like, there is nothing I hate more than a picture of myself with a filter on. I just despise them. I never, and even back when I was insecure about the way I look, you guys, I never photographed with filters. I just feel like there is something about them that makes me look not human, like an anime. I can't explain it, but I'm sure some of you girls know what I mean. Like, the way they completely erase your pores just gives creepy to me. Like, I mean, who is poreless? Like, we are human beings, you guys. We have pores, okay? None of us is poreless. So I never liked how when you take a picture with a beauty filter, it kind of erases you, in my opinion. I know it doesn't make sense, but that's how I feel. You know, it makes some of your features look so much bigger, and then other of your features look so much smaller. Like, it's just really weird, you know. I just don't like it, and I feel like I personally, I will never understand the hype around them. I know that a lot of women, you know, seems to love and adore them, but I personally, I will never get, you know, the hype around beauty filters. And I think that they are dangerous for women's self-esteem and, you know, just overall self-acceptance and self-love and confidence, you know, in the way that they look. And yeah, you guys, I really feel like if you can accept the way that you look, you know, just naturally, and avoid comparing yourself to other women that you don't know, as well as accept the very real fact that there's always going to be someone out there who looks better than you do. Okay, that is just a factual fact. Okay, it is just factual. Like, there's always going to be somebody out there, no matter how pretty you are, there's always going to be someone out there who is prettier than you. And you know, it's also important to understand that some of beauty is subjective. Now I don't think beauty is subjective. Sorry, I do think that beauty is math. I think beauty is facial symmetry, but I do think that there is an element of subjectivity in beauty. Like, that is why I always say women you deem more attractive than yourself, because it's important you understand that it's not because you think that somebody is more attractive than you than they actually are in the eyes of other people. This is just in your eye. Like, you can feel like somebody is more attractive than you, and other people will feel like you are more attractive than them. Do you know what I mean? So there is an element of subjectivity in beauty. Let's not forget that, even though beauty in and of itself, in my personal unpopular opinion, is not that subjective. I believe we know what beautiful people look like. I think beauty is facial symmetry, it's math. So I don't think beauty is that subjective, but I do think that there's an element of subjectivity within beauty. Like, some of us tend to prefer some eye shapes over others. I do feel like, you know, that element of beauty is a bit subjective, but generally, you know, I don't think beauty is. So yeah, just while you're comparing yourself to people, keep that in mind as well. You know, this is based on your bias, I guess, your truth. It's not because, again, you feel like someone out there is so much more attractive than you are that everyone else think the same. But yeah, you guys, those are really the 3 tips that I've applied in order to deal with that issue. And if you do as well, I feel they will help you tremendously. Not comparing yourself to other women, don't compare yourself to anybody but the person you used to be. Honestly, you guys, seriously, avoid beauty filters, you know, at least until you can just accept the way you look naturally. Once you've really accepted what your face looks like, I guess you can use them from time to time. But then you see you won't even want them, right? I feel like once you really accept the way you look and really love the way you look naturally, like, you're not going to gravitate towards filters anymore anyways. But yeah, do that and accept. Again, I'm rambling at this point, but yeah, as I said, accept the fact that there's always going to be somebody's daughter out there who is going to be deemed as, viewed as, perceived as more attractive than you'll ever be, and that's just life. Okay, so On that note, I'm gonna love you and leave you here because I'm just rambling and repeating the same things over and over again at this point. If you like this video and found it helpful in any way, shape or form, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. In the comment section down below, let me know, do you think beauty is subjective? What are your tips in order not to compare yourself to women out there that you deem more attractive than yourself? Do not forget to subscribe to my channel as well, and I will talk to you girls tomorrow. Bye girls, thanks for watching. Mwah.